Welcome to my video on assessing these students' assignments that are in D2L. So I'm in my college algebra class and I'm going to go to assignments. And I actually already downloaded them so it didn't show on the front page. But I'm going to go to prep work assignment 23. This is one of my folders. And I'm going to go ahead and download all these files. So they download it in a big zip file. There we go. It makes the zip file and then you go ahead and open it. And I usually just drag them into a different folder at this point. I have my system set up. Let's see, I don't think I have it open anymore. Let me open it up in a new window for you. I have all my student files in one folder and I've got prep work 23. I already dragged them in there, but I just grab the whole thing and drag it over. If you click on one of the files, you can hit Control A and it brings them all and you just drag them over. Okay, so once I have my files in my Dropbox, that's what I'm using. You can see the Dropbox there. That's just because it's an online service. It's a cloud service. We do have OneDrive as a possibility as well through work. I go ahead and grade those on my Surface. So what I'll do is I'll open up the Evaluate tab for a student, and I usually place the answer key for whatever I'm grading. Obviously that's the wrong one. That's 22. Let me open 23 for you. And here's the right one. Let's see, answer keys, prep work 23. There you go. So I'll look at the assignment on my Surface. I'll look at the answer key and then I can annotate on the student work. I will come down and put the grade, whatever they earned, right here, and you will hit publish. Now, I don't add the file right here. If you're scanning a bunch of papers like in one of the copy machines at work or your home scanner, and then you want to add a file, that's what I would hit right here. So the files are coded so that they go back to the students the right way. If you don't have that coding, you can't just upload a batch, but you can hit add a file and then you get this little box. You can look in your computer and you can hit that upload button. You can go search for whatever you've got for your files, wherever you put that. Grab it on your hard drive, your H drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, wherever it is. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Another option for you is to record audio. So you can record audio so that students have feedback. I think it's limited to a minute, but I'm not sure. To get around that in the past, like when I've graded like something on Desmos or an Excel file or a GeoGebra sketch, I use that for math for elementary school teachers too. I will make a little video, kind of like what I'm doing right now, and make it private just to that student, and I'll send that link to them in this box. So you can type information here as well. Like you could, to evaluate, you could, describe to the student what they did incorrectly, give them a little bit of feedback there, or you can click a link or insert stuff. So insert stuff also can get you to click a link, and that's how I have made individual feedback for students in the past. Another option, if you don't have, I'm going to make this full screen. Another option, if you don't have the external tab like a Bamboo tablet, or you don't have a Surface Pro, you might want to try writing some rubrics. I'm going to look in my math literacy class, and I do have some rubrics written for the technology assignments. So if I go into my technology 3.1 folder and I want to evaluate the student. Now, again, I click this, I download all the files at one time so that I can look at them. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to mess up my Dropbox. It's not due quite yet. So I'm going to go ahead and hit evaluate for this student. And you can see that underneath evaluation and feedback, I have a rubric that's associated with this tech assignment. So if you click that, the rubric will open up and you can click on the various levels for the points and the descriptions that I have. So I could click on that, and if, for example, if a student didn't do one of the things correctly and I give them like a level 3, I have to not save this. Oh, it is saving it. I have to undo that. But I can add the feedback in there of what they did wrong. Like you're in cell number, C3 or whatever. You didn't have the right formula or something like that. So let me undo that so my student doesn't freak out. There we go. And then the grade automatically gets populated here, so you don't have to enter it in. And again, you would just hit publish and go on your merry way. So the rubrics might be a way for you to assess some of the student work that you're getting in without having to download the file and try to figure out how to write on it, or download it, print it, write on it, scan it to send it back. For some of those things, that might be an effective tool. Thanks for watching my video on assessing these assignments in D2L.